Hey guys, it's your boy CeeLo Not Green, and today the Overwatch YouTube released a video a week before the beta goes live showing off Junker Queen's kit in a little gameplay trailer, which also happened to show off the last of the hero designs we've never actually gotten a look at really well, so let's cover this one really quickly. So the other day, the Overwatch team also put out this graphic showing off all of the Junker Queen's abilities, so we can go over everything within this graphic and compare it to the little trailer we got today. So her primary fire is her scatter gun, which is a pump action shotgun. Okay, look. I'm a sim for pump action shotguns in video games, so right off the bat, this is an instant dub for me. No damage numbers yet, but I imagine it'll be very good close range and decent at mid range. Long range, yeah, I don't think so. But for her long range, we do have her knife, which the ability is called Jagged Blade. A small passive with it is if you get in melee range of her, she can use it as her melee, and it does a little bit extra damage as well as causing a bleed effect on you. The active use of the ability is on her secondary fire, which she can Kratos the knife out and recall it. And if you get stuck with the knife and she recalls it, it has a CC effect like a hook that pulls you into her. It's not a complete hook, so you don't get stunned, so I imagine you can react if you get hit with it. It's not a one-shot combo, at least I don't think it is. I can see the knife being used to bring you in, and then she can melee you and shoot you in the face, but we'll have to test out on Tuesday if this is a one-shot combo. Her first ability is called Commanding Shout. So when you use this ability, it's an AoE heal/speed boost for her and her team. She will heal/overheal 200 HP for herself and 100 health to her teammates, and also apply a speed boost of 30% to her and her allies. We don't know yet if this will stack with Lucio's speed, but if it does, I can imagine Lucio Junker Queen will be a very good combo. Her second ability is called Carnage, which is where she will take out her giant axe she has on her back and swings it. It does some damage and then also applies the bleed effect onto enemies. I can also see how this would pair well with hitting her knife pull. This is also a good time to bring up her passive. It's called Adrenaline Rush, and its effect is any bleed damage she applies to enemies, whether that be through Carnage or her knife or her ultimate. She can regen her health back, or if she's full HP, the bleed will apply green over health, so she has that extra health if she uses her abilities correctly. She can be mega tanky if she can keep pressure on the enemies and keep that bleed effect going. And finally, her ultimate is called Rampage, where she charges up her electromagnetic gauntlet and dashes forward while spinning her axe and other shrapnel around in a vortex. It does a good bit of damage as well as applying that bleed effect again, and applies an anti-heal on whoever it hits. So overall, I could see her being a bit of a brawl/dive hybrid. With no real shield to protect her team, she almost has to dive in and engage the enemy to get any of that bleed effect going to keep her sustainable. She could pair really well with diving squishies like Tracer and Genji when she gives them that 100 healing and speed boost. Remember old break armor packs that would give you overhealing and how much people hated that? Yeah, that could be coming back. She'll be really bad against poke comps though, so like Sigma and any longer range hit scan or Hanzo will eat her alive. And then she also pairs super well with Ana, but also gets countered so hard by Ana too. Having two purple abilities on one team sounds insane, but then if she goes to use her ult and then gets purpled when she's out of position, she's just dead. I think she has really good utility, but just the fact that she has almost no mobility besides a better Rhine charge on an ultimate, I think she could be kinda bad. In lower ranks, I can see her being busted and no one able to stop her, but if you just outposition her and wait for her cooldowns to be used, she's free. Kinda like Roadhog, or Doom, I guess. Either way, this kit looks so fun to play, and I cannot wait to get my hands on her on Tuesday. Okay, a few little things I noticed in this trailer as well. First off, we can talk about the Junkertown map. So I think with this, it is confirmed that we will be getting a daytime and nighttime variant of all the maps in rotation. We've seen them make changes to the times of day on specific maps, but we have never gotten 100% confirmation that they will be random. So like one game of Junkertown will have it be during the day like it is now, and then another time when we get Junkertown, it'll be a nighttime version. Just based on the fact that we see both day and night Junkertowns in this trailer make me think that yes, we are getting different times of day that will rotate between each other, which I love and I can't wait for. As well as the nighttime version of Junkertown we also saw an update on the map itself with this giant plaque showing off the Junkertown's rules for the city. 1. No Omnics. 2. Pay your share. 3. Finders keepers. 4. Settle your own scores. 5. Troublemakers will be exiled. So I guess it's true. The only constants in life truly are death and taxes. Other than that, we finally got a good look at some of the other hero redesigns that we're going to see all of on Tuesday. So first we have Soldier. We finally have a clear look at his face and his beautifully trimmed beard. Looking good, daddy-o. We also have this very unfortunate still of Ashe being brutally murdered by Junker Queen, but I guess at least we can admire her drip before her soul moves on to a higher plane of existence. We did see Ashe in the Sojourn gameplay trailer, but here we get a much closer look at her new jacket, which has a little more red in it. No, that's not the blood from her dying, and a lot more leathery. At least the leather looks a lot more not dried out. And finally, the last redesign we haven't had a single glimpse of at all was Junkrat, and we finally caught him in 4K. Well, 1080p with YouTube compression. Looks like Homeboy gelled his hair back a little bit and it's all slicked back. And look at this. Little goggles. How cute. I think he really should have had goggles since the start, since, you know, explosives, you kind of need eye protection. But hey, you know what? Maybe his cracked out energy made him feel like he didn't even need them. One last thing I noticed in this trailer was this part with Sim. Is it just me, or are her turrets getting shot out way faster than normal? I remember a while ago Andy B said Sim was getting a bit of a tweak, so maybe this is part of it? Let me know what you think. Okay, that wraps up this little video. I cannot wait to play the beta on June 28th. I'll be making a video showing off all the new redesigns and comparing them to the Overwatch 1 skins as soon as the beta drops, so hopefully that video pops the freak off and we have some fun on the beta on that day. I'll be streaming that over on my Twitch, which is down in the description if you want to follow there. Alright, that's it for me. Please like the video if you enjoyed or learned something new. Please subscribe and ring the bell icon to see more from me and to get notified when I upload next. And comment below letting me know what you're most excited for. Junker Queen? The redesigns, all of it. I just want to see if they add like weapon inspection in the next beta. I really want to see that. Okay, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.